Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's do the unboxing and have a first look at this vivo U20 smartphone. And guys, as you can see, this is the 6GB RAM variant, but this will also come with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. And guys, as this is a review unit, I don't know the exact pricing, but I asked the Vivo team and they said that they should be priced below 12,000. So that'll be very interesting if it happens, and I'll leave the link in the description with the exact details. So again, check out that for the exact price of all the variants. Anyway, so let's do the unboxing. And the good thing is that this comes with the powerful Snapdragon 675 SoC, which has the Adreno 6112 GPU, so that'll be good for gaming. And this also has that again, it's a Vivo phone, so camera is the focus. We have a triple camera setup. The main camera is a 16 megapixel shooter. Then we also have a 8 megapixel, that's a ultra wide camera, and then we also have a macro camera, so a pretty interesting setup. And again, obviously a front facing camera, and it also has a 5000 milliamp hour battery. And the thing is that with this one you can also do reverse charging. That means you can charge other devices with this smartphone, so that's interesting. And I believe it also comes with a fast charger, so we'll have a look at that. So let's quickly open the box and let's have a look. So here it says Vivo, so this must be the case, and quite a bit of paperwork. And we also have that SIM ejector tool over here, so I'll just keep that to the side, these things. And let's see, so here we have the handset itself. Let's just open this up now. So over here we have this in this gradient color, as you can see. So this is like polycarbonate plastic, as you can see, looks like that. We have a shade, so it looks actually really cool when the light falls on it like this. And what else? And we have, let's see, this is the USB cable, still a micro USB that you're getting with this one. And this is supposed to be the fast charger. It's supposed to have dual 18 watt fast charging. So again, considering the price point, I won't complain. You're getting that 18 watt fast charger in the box. So let me keep that to the side, and let's see the handset itself. So here is the handset itself. As you can see, it's having a 6.53 inch screen, which is a IPS LCD Full HD screen, and that triple camera setup. Fingerprint scanner here is here on the back. And let me give you a physical overview. On the top, actually, we have nothing. The body is actually that polycarbonate. And over here, we have the volume rockers. Gives a good tactile feel. And beneath that, we have the power on off button. Then for the main speaker, the micro USB port, main microphone, 3.5mm headphone jack. And here we have the SIM tray. Let's open this SIM tray and have a look at this one. Nice to see that they have given a triple slot, as you can see, so that's actually nice. So that's what it is, and that front facing camera is over here. So let me do one thing. Let me actually now boot this up. And by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Vivo U20 is having a 6.53 inch Full HD Plus. It's an IPS LCD screen. It's powered by the Snapdragon 675 octa-core processor. It comes in 4 or 6 GB of RAM, which is actually LPDDR4 RAM. It comes with 64GB of internal storage, which is UFS 2.1. And moving to the camera, it's a triple rear-facing camera setup. The main camera is 16 megapixel with f1.78 aperture. Then we have an 8 megapixel camera that's actually a super wide camera. Then we have a 2 megapixel for macro, that is close up, and we have a 16 megapixel front facing camera and a 5000 milliamp hour battery with 18 watt fast charging support. So guys, I've set up this device and I've used it a little bit. There are some extra apps that are installed, as you can see over here, and this runs on FunTouch OS 10. So again, you pull like this from the bottom to get to your shortcuts and other stuffs like this. You have your quick toggles also over here, and if you click here, if you go to the settings, let me actually show. It also has what do you say, this ultra game mode, as I've told you. We have seen this even in earlier, what do you say, Vivo devices. So you have, if you load your games, it will come over here and optimize. I won't get into that, but if I go over here to about the device, let me just show you. So you have to click here on my device, and as you can see, it runs on the FunTouch OS version 9.2. That's based on actually Android 9, and as you can see, the processor is the Snapdragon 675 SoC, and it has that 64 GB of storage and 6 GB of RAM. Let's see out of that 64 GB how much is there if you have to go to RAM and storage for that. And I have used it a little bit, taken some snaps, so roughly you'll get about 50 gigabytes of space available, and you can also mount OTG over here. So this is what you get. This is that FunTouch OS over here. And now let's also look at the fingerprint. The fingerprint scanner is here at the back, so let's look at it. And as you can see, it works well. The only thing is that it's slightly on the topper side, so yeah, I have to actually stretch my finger a little bit, but again, I think so you'll get used to it. But in terms of responsiveness, as you can see, it's very responsive. Now let's also look at the camera on this one, because that's again an important part. Generally, Vivo puts pretty good camera, so let's have a look at this one. And let's fire this up, and we have this interface. Let me bring some objects nearby. And the main camera is a 16 megapixel, so this is the main camera. We have the tap to focus. As you can see, I've tapped there, and takes the photograph very quickly. And it also has the portrait mode, and the portrait mode is actually different from the bokeh mode. The bokeh mode is here, as you can see. And now I can adjust how much bokeh you want, and depth from here, how much you want. So that's actually nice. And let's just get out of the bokeh mode. From here we also have that super macro. That last lens is that super macro, so if you select that, you can go actually really close to the objects like this. This is in not good lighting, but I'll show you some samples. So you also have that super macro mode. So a lot of modes over here, and even the ultra wide mode you access from this end. So this is the one that you use, and the portrait mode is very different on this one. Let's just get out of this ultra wide mode. It's selecting that. And this portrait mode is over here, and here if you click, you have a lot of options. I'll just reset it, so you can adjust your skin tone, whitening, thin face, and all those things. And so you can go really bonkers with this portrait mode that it has. So actually it's a nice thing. And portrait mode also works in this ultra wide mode, so that's actually a really nice thing with this one. And apart from that, I'll show you samples. Let's look at the front facing camera, and you click over here, you get to this portrait mode again like this, and again you can change a lot of settings over here. So let me do one thing, guys. Let me actually show you some of the sample shots taken with this one, so that you have a better idea. So these were taken with the rear facing camera of the Vivo U20, and one thing I noticed is that the images are very natural. As you notice, there's no over color boosting, and they look very natural. Now moving to close-up shots, here also I feel the 2 megapixel macro lens is making quite a bit of difference. As you can see, we got some very good close-up macro shots with this device. Now moving to human subjects, here also I felt it actually did a pretty good job. This was with the wide angle lens. Again, some more samples, regular shot, and again this was with that wide angle lens. Again, the color reproduction is really good even with human shots. This was surprising. Even in completely artificial lighting, it did much better than I anticipated, because that's the pain point in these budget-oriented smartphones. Now moving to human subjects in artificial lighting, again, as you can see, here also I felt it actually did pretty good job. This was the wide angle lens, and again some more samples to give you an idea. Now moving to the front-facing camera, again, as it's a Vivo smartphone, the front-facing camera performance was also very good in even artificial lighting. And now moving to natural lighting, again, as you can see, we got some very good results even with the front-facing camera. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Vivo U20 smartphone. So what do you guys think about the same? Do let me know in the comment section below. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. And if you guys are still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.